All Seasons Pergola Kit. And this is what you get, the pack with all of these very nice MDF pieces and the instructions. And I'm going to show you how it goes together.
Great.
The first thing you do is when you have all your pieces and you separate them all out into ones that are alike. So put all the ones that are alike together and arrange them the same direction. The next thing I do is not absolutely vital, but it does help when you're gluing things together, anything made of laser cut MDF, because that process leaves a soot on the cut edges. And I just take some rubbing alcohol and a soft rag. I use a high percentage rubbing alcohol because it evaporates more quickly, and just run over every edge just so that the glue will stick to the MDF and not to the soot. So once those are all cleaned up, and high percentage rubbing alcohol, like 91%, should dry very, very quickly, so you shouldn't have anything to delay you. So once you've got your pieces all ready, you need glue, you need some clamps. This is our number 1249 set of clamps. The rubbing alcohol I talked about with a rag, and some wax paper, or another non-stick surface, whatever you happen to have. So these pieces with this little triangle kind of thing at the top, those are the posts. There are 8 of those. You take them in pairs and glue them together. I'm not going to do that right now, but that's the first thing that you do. And this is why you need the clamps, to hold them while they dry. So that's just to show you what's going on with that there. Then you take your wax paper. This is your base piece. You put it down on the wax paper. The reason for that is you'll be gluing the posts into the holes, and you want to be sure not to glue it down to whatever your surface is. So you've got your posts all together. We're just going to try this without. They fit very snugly in there, so it's not too bad. And you insert your posts into the holes and make sure they're all facing the same direction. That the little wings are all sticking out to the same sides. Okay. The next thing are these beam pieces. There are these 4 beams. And they go with the notches up, one on either side, sitting on the little wing flanges. I'll try and do this without glue. I think we might have something fall down, but it's only because there isn't glue. So that's where those go. And after that, we put one of these pieces, which is a rafter. The notches go down. So we got those pieces on, and of course you would be gluing. I'm still in dry fit, but you would be gluing and it would be much more stable. And the rest is just putting the rafters in the notches, and every one you put in will add to the stability. But that's once you get that far, it's just repetition, and you just drop them in their little slots. I really like a pergola because it's almost like an outdoor room box, and you can do so much with it. It can be any season. It has the nice base here that you can use furniture on, or add potted plants, or whatever that kind of thing you might want. You might want to put a wall around a couple of the sides to sort of give you a background. A brick wall or a stone wall would look really nice. There's just so much you can do with it. This one I think is probably okay to paint after you put it together. You could paint it before, but I think probably after you've got one solid thing there. but I think it looks great. Or you can age and weather it. MDF doesn't do really well with aging, but it can go kind of gray and look kind of old. It takes a little doing, but the Fred's wood weathering stuff that we sell, or the Age It Easy, will help a little bit with that. So that's what it is. It's item number 14493. It's $39.95, and it's a great new option.